what will you need to make these awesome card holders? Depending on how many you want, that's as many as you're gonna need. But what you're gonna use is a 4x4 at 6 inches long. Once that piece has been cut, what we're going to do is measure an inch up from one corner and mark that. And then from there, simply what you're going to do is go to the other corner diagonally and just make a line to hit the line at 1 inch that you just made. And then from here, we're gonna make where the slots are gonna go. What I did is starting at 1.5 inch, I made a mark at every 1/2 inch. So I had 4 slots in all. And then from there, to measure how deep it was going to be, the very first one is going to be 7/8 deep. The second one is going to be 1 3/8. The third is going to be 1 7/8. And the fourth is going to be 2 3/8. This is measuring from the very top of the 4x4 all the way down. So it's not starting from the diagonal line, it's starting from the top. Once you have that, we're gonna go ahead and cut it. So what I did, depending on which line you're cutting, that's also going to be the measurement of the height of the blade. So if you're cutting the first one that's 7/8, that blade needs to be 7/8 high. And then I'm just adjusting it as you go. You can measure it out, or you can just kind of see where your mark is and line up the blade to it. It's whichever is easiest to you. The width of the blade is perfect for holding the cards, so don't worry about having to make a specific size. The blade will do the trick. So now what I did is I turned my saw to 35 degrees. It may be what that is for you as well. That's just what worked for me. And I think that should be your starting point to see if that's where it hits. If not, then adjust properly. Since my table saw couldn't go any higher, I had to turn it around. I had to turn the block around and then cut it from down up. But if your saw goes up higher and can cut through one whole slice, then great. When you're doing this, do watch out. All those small pieces will fly out, like kickback, so just be careful with that. And always use proper equipment. And there you have it. These are pretty simple and they're pretty quick to do if you have the measurements. I did sand those before I painted them. Sand from a 100 grit to a 220 and then stain them. I just forgot to video that part. And then I went ahead and I also wanted to put like felt under so it didn't scratch the table, which I bought a sticky pad that's felt. So I went, outlined that, cut it out, and just stuck it to the bottom of the. But yeah, these are pretty simple. All you really need are the measurements, which I do give that in my DIY blog. Go check it out and have fun making these.